Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LSR.
One thing, Mook was on time today.
Hey man, standing ovation.
I'm sitting.
All right.
Good for him.
Speaking of Mook, Mook is to my left, and next to him.
I'm sorry, I'm the drunk formerly known as Kevin. That's Maserati Mook.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, that's for Mook right now, alright?
That is for Mook for life.
And to the left of the drunk formerly known as Kev.
It's the resident mixologist, the bartender, the senator, Ralph Cousteau.
And to the left of Ralph Cousteau. Don't call this man Jonathan.
I'm going to be the guy that's not a loser coming up next show, because Dre will be. And I will also be the guy known as the fan of the two-time defending Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins.
All right.
Go Pens, baby.
Hashtag Amanda problems.
Wow.
Hashtag Kiefer problems. Both of them.
As I said before, welcome to LSR. It's a show, a podcast about nothing and everything.
Everything and nothing. Come on, you got to get that in the right order.
He's drunk.
I am not drunk.
Okay.
At all.
Speaking of, yo, he had a beer today, a real beer.
Yeah, and he's been drunk since then.
The whole game was
Time out. I always drink IPAs and
name one IPA.
Hypolotamus.
He drank a fucking red
Yes.
PA.
Why does that sound fake?
That's real.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
What's the brewery?
The one down that way.
What brewery down that way?
You don't remember the one we went to?
There's no local brewery.
Yeah, there is.
What's it called?
See, we're getting off topic. So anyway, you can find us at LSR Podcast on YouTube.
No. Liquor Store Run on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
Maybe,
guys, Dre's drunk.
You can find us at Liquor Store Run Podcast on YouTube.
No, just Liquor Store Run.
You actually have to put in podcast. Anytime I put in Liquor Store Run, it doesn't come up.
Okay.
So Liquor Store Run Podcast, yes, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter.
On Facebook and Twitter is just Liquor Store Run.
Facebook and Twitter is just Liquor Store Run.
Yes, sir.
You can also email us.
LSRpod@gmail.com, baby.
That is LSRPOD@gmail.com.
Baby. You got it.
All right. So, before we get started, rest in peace, Mr. Adam West.
Adam West.
I don't want
Next to the
I'll get a little quiet.
Adam
West. Just wait until everybody leaves. We miss you, Adam West.
Yeah, honestly,
Batman.
He might be one of the coolest, like, old school superstars or movie stars or TV stars, whatever you want to categorize him as. He just seemed like a really cool dude.
I just want to let it be known, I'm not sure if anybody ever watched The Big Bang Theory before, but he was on there, and they were talking about their favorite Batmans, and Adam West was in the front seat of the car, and he said, and I quote, "I am the best Batman." Why? Because whenever I arrived, I didn't have to announce myself. You just knew I was Batman. And that right there.
Hey, Adam West is my mayor.
Exactly.
Right? My mayor of Quahog.
Yeah, exactly.
Quahog.
Yeah, we miss you, Adam.
All right, so in honor of Adam West, we're going to do our top 5 and bottom 5. Our top 5 will be the reasons why Batman is a superhero.
Okay.
Our bottom 5 will be the reasons why he's not a superhero, since that seems to be a debate. Which, by the way, Adam West did settle himself on the Mike and Mike show. He said that Batman was not a superhero, but we will.
He wasn't always the most sane person, but we'll continue with that.
Oh my!
I'm not gonna say anything terrible, so I'm just gonna.
Batman is a super guy, and we're gonna get into the reasons why.
I don't think he's super as Dre is, but thanks for asking.
Hey, thanks for asking, man. So anyway, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Anyway, we're gonna start with the worst. The worst goes first. So, gentlemen, and I know Kev was normally raising his hand to go first, but I know Maserati Mook wants to go first in this one. Why? Tell us why Batman is not a superhero. Go.
He don't have no fucking powers. He's a fucking obsessive, rich nigga with a lot of money. And
okay, wait.
I think Batman without taking
us a bunch of reasons. Just one reason. Are you saying that the reason is
he's an obsessive, rich nigga?
Okay, so the reason was he doesn't have any superpowers.
Yeah, nothing to do at night.
Okay, all right, calm down.
He's a fucking stalker. Rolling the streets.
Okay, all right, move.
Ring the bell! Ring the bell, damn it!
Damn it,
somebody shout the damn
He
man.
got nothing.
All right, okay.
No superpowers.
Kev?
Pains me to say this, he's not a metahuman.
I'm sorry, he's what?
He's not a metahuman.
That would mean that he doesn't have any superpowers.
No, it doesn't mean that he doesn't have superpowers. It doesn't mean that he's extra durable, for instance. He doesn't have that freaking extra layer of beyond the level of a human. Superpowers could be eye beams. Superpowers could be, telekinesis or something like that. But he's not a metahuman.
If he's beyond the levels of a normal human, wouldn't that, by definition, give him superhuman abilities?
But he does. He's not.
He's not a...
Okay.
Let's take, for instance, Doomsday.
He's not a
Doomsday
demigod.
There you go. Wonder Woman's a demigod. Fucking the Sentry is some weird other dimension type person. Batman is a regular human being, for lack of better terms. There's nothing.
So, not a metahuman.
Not a metahuman.
First and foremost, we didn't vote on any of these.
I don't think this is a voting, but if you want to vote...
Because
it doesn't matter, because it does kind of matter if it gets in or gets out.
Okay, so are we in agreement that he has no superpowers?
We are in agreement.
Okay, alright.
I'm not.
Alright, I actually don't agree with that either.
What's his power?
But that's going to be...
let's vote on it.
Wait, hold on.
Vote on Moose, he has no superpowers.
What's his power?
Alright.
We're voting.
That would be in the top five for me.
We'll get to that, but we're voting on him having...
And I think we're probably thinking the same thing.
I already know what his superpower is, I think.
I'm going first.
So that means you say no. He does have superpowers.
With regards, I said I'm not human.
Alright.
What? Moose thing.
Moose
Does he have
doesn't
superpowers?
I know what a superpower is.
So that's a yay. I mean, that's a nay. So he has superpowers. So that didn't pass.
Wait, hold on a second. What do you say?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's more no's than...
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily say no.
That's...
All right, let's see.
All right, whatever.
I said nay. You said
I would
yay
say
to
yay.
Moose.
I'm saying yay.
You said yay. So that passes.
I made it.
Metahuman thing. Pat.
I'll say yay, because...
Yay. And that's 3 yays.
Okay.
Cool. Yours. There we go.
I mean, I had something to throw about too,
I can go.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go?
Oh, all right, yeah. All right, so if I were to get back into shape, like I used to be in my tip-top peak form, I was a physical specimen. I was a mountain of a man. If I were to
Can we
get back in shape and
We can't get a pause, but we can get a...
a mountain of a man.
Braun
I was
Strowman.
big and burly and strong. I could run fast and far, and for long times I was durable.
So, what'd you run with your 40? What'd you run with your 40 yards?
I ran a 4.4 actually.
What?
Yeah.
Not 4.3?
It might have been a 4.3 on my birthday.
Out of 439.
Oh, 4.39.
Yeah.
So my point being that if I trained, if I had the background that he had, the training, the extensive training that he went through, and I had the determination and the will, I, as a human, could do everything that Batman could do, in theory.
So this goes back to the not a metahuman and no powers thing then?
No, this goes back to me saying that, in theory, I could do everything that he does.
Oh, so because you can do everything that... Okay, alright.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because I
So
can
it's not
do
like Spider-Man can do whatever a spider can. It's you can do whatever a Batman
a human can do whatever Batman can. If I was, in tip-top peak physical form and had all the extensive training behind me.
And to vote on that, more?
Yay.
Yeah.
I'll
We don't need you to go into it, right?
The thing is that I say yeah because honestly, truthfully, if you had the same motivations that he did, yeah, no question.
Go. Or
I can't be like Deadpool and grow limbs back or something.
We already got enough.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Go for it.
You can go ahead.
He employs little children and dresses them up
Is he Willy Wonka?
in tight costumes and runs around the city with them.
So that makes him not a super...
No, that makes him a super villain.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Oh, because he has like a little sweatshop going on in his house.
Sure.
He ain't hardball. I mean, let's stay on topic.
I'm going to give that a nay, actually. I disagree with that assertion.
I'm going to say in today's day and age, I might have to go ahead and get out of yay.
I don't see a problem.
I'm also going to say that this might need to not need to final cut.
Yeah, what Tinsley just said.
All right. So that passed more.
Why he's not?
I'm gonna say he is a superhero.
Why he's not?
I get you. Go for it.
I'm gonna say he is a superhero, so I don't have a topic. Well, I don't have a nomination.
I respect
Well,
that.
this was
So that was
a top 4, unless anyone wants to give another reason.
I'll give another reason.
Go for it.
He belongs in the same asylum that he puts the Crips in. He's crazy. He is fucking crazy. He is. I saw one where
superhero is
not like this, man.
Okay.
Some dude snatched a purse and got into a car. He pulled the dude's arm out of the car window, stepped on his arm, driving the glass through the dude's arm for stealing a purse.
It was
Have you
self-defense.
never seen Deadpool?
It was self-defense.
Yeah.
Women's Day.
Yo, he brutalized. Wow.
He was defending the honor of a woman. Would you not? What would you do if
Let me ask you something.
Hold on.
Wait, because it fits. And if you kick my car, dog, what you gonna do?
Oh, man.
He didn't take his car.
So if you saw someone snatch
thing.
a woman that you are very
I
fond
may
of.
hit him, but I'm not gonna impale him.
That
I
was
don't
the only
believe
thing
you.
you could do to stop this.
I don't believe you.
Yo, get to your vote because you need to stop being.
I don't believe you.
fucking-
You gotta he's not a superhero. He's got to do everything to the max to make sure these people aren't coming
He
back.
could knock him out easily.
He knocked his arm out.
We're waiting to go ahead, man.
He
Anyway.
grabbed the arm. He was like, leave
All
it
right,
alone.
so
all right?
He said, and if you touch his purse again,
I'm
I
coming.
got it.
Anyway,
Who got it? I was just,
so are you saying that he's not fucking crazy? Like literally batshit crazy?
No.
Yo, dog, we have to move. All right, keep it real.
The Hulk is crazy.
All right, so that was the
We're
top
ready to go.
four.
The Hulk is crazy.
No, it's his is 5. I don't give that a yet because, quite frankly, not for nothing, the motherfucking shirts around as a bat and running around in that costume.
But other superheroes are exactly the same.
Mook,
So that's why I think that's
Is
it.
he fucking crazy?
He's definitely crazy. I don't wanna.
I think if
his
we're
name?
comparing them to other superheroes, no, I think he's on the same.
You know why? I'm gonna
levels.
say he's not a superhero, and this could be the 5th reason.
I
Because
thought we were
Liam Neeson
voting.
will whoop that ass, alright?
that's in the game for me, concept.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's the
Alright.
greatest actor.
him.
The greatest actor to ever live.
Liam Neeson.
Alright?
And if you don't believe this, he will
Tag team
he will
with that
find you
ass.
and he will kill you.
Alright,
he won't.
so we're on to the top 5.
Okay, I got this one.
Alright, go for it.
Batman is a superhero because he does have a superpower. And his superpower is fucking money. Alright?
Yay!
His
Yay!
superpower
Yay!
is fucking
Yay!
money.
Yay!
That would have been my suggestion. You got a super bank, alright?
Alright, I like to go.
Yeah.
Well, because you're a bitch, that's why.
I like to go.
I think I know where this is going.
Moose showing his superpower right now. He's super mad. All right, go ahead, Ken.
That'd be super.
Alright, mine is actually going to be, believe it or not, a legitimate reason. The concept of superhero, supervillain is to be able to affect the world on a grand scale. Lex Luthor does not have any superpowers, and thus he's classified as a supervillain because his plans are grandiose and can affect millions of people. Batman is a superhero because what he does saves the betterment of not just the city of Gotham, but also the world as well, too. That's why Batman's a superhero.
I agree with that.
I actually had a
agree with that,
legitimate
too.
reason.
Yeah, that was kind of.
That was actually quite coherent and
Alright.
sober of you, Kev.
Batman ain't nothing but Charles Ramsey out here, alright?
Ah, man, dead giveaway. Dead giveaway, man.
I wouldn't say he was
Because
him.
when you that, dead giveaway.
Dead
Somebody else.
He risen
Dead
this dude,
giveaway.
man. He risen.
I'll say the second reason as well, too.
I have a second reason also.
I saved that.
Go for it.
So,
I would say, I'd say he's a superhero. He's super proficient in martial arts. All right, he's super smart. He always figures out a way to capitalize on his opponents. He super prepares for his battles. You know, he always has his one opponent's weakness. You know, when he fought Superman, this motherfucker got krypton.
He beat the shit
I don't
out of
know
him.
how the fuck he got kryptonite, but that's some super shit if I ever seen it.
Listen.
All right.
Hey, it's what y'all hearing. Listen. It's what y'all hearing.
And he got Alfred, his super sidekick. Right?
Okay, cool.
I love
Alfred
this fucking song.
is the
man.
real MVP.
I was voting yay.
Alfred, the real side.
I have to vote yay because, quite frankly, it is an internet meme. But Batman with prep time is greater than anything else in this world. And to be honest with you, this man has a contingency plan against every superhero that if they go
not
wrong.
Spider-Man.
Alright, every superhero has a contingency in DC. He has a contingency against in case they go rogue. And those exact contingency plans have a contingency plan to get got stolen.
Not Wonder Woman.
That was gonna be my.
Yeah, my thing was pretty much.
She has no weakness.
Wonder Woman's weakness is the ability. Well, Yeah, but Wonder Woman's weakness is her lust for battle, and basically she fights until she tires out. That was his strategy to beating her.
And I'm sure he would he would go to battle.
Yeah.
As many rounds.
And that is my other reason for Batman being a superhero.
She can put that lasso with
Matter of fact, yeah.
and they gonna mean the thing, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, don't you worry about a thing.
Just know this, I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
Alright, Batman is a superhero. Because he fucked Lois Lane.
You know why he's a superhero? Because he has a super penis.
Superman with
Yo,
He did.
He about this.
he was making
He is
different on your reasoning.
out cool and lived. He's fucked Catwoman and lived. He's fucked Lois Lane and lived. He's fucked Poison Ivy and lived.
Listen, Batman is a superhero based on the fact that he turned down Harley Quinn's sexy ass repeatedly. Alright?
His superpower is...
He also struck Harley Quinn.
But he turned her down a few times, right?
His superpower is below the belt, alright? That's where his superpower lies.
You think it's a utility belt, but
well, he's pulling out his wallet, right? That's what you mean?
Something like
to
that.
get a condom out of it.
Wow.
Man.
I don't think...
Well, he has only one kid, which is Damian Wayne, the guy.
He has more than one.
I think that Batman
Selena
invented that Magic Johnson cure, alright?
Wow. Mook?
Speaking
It's
of...
magic!
Speaking of 32.
Who knows? Oh,
the magic
magic.
Now I'm saying, speaking of 32, Mook, you're up.
Ah, man.
Stop.
What's the
Mook, you did the A?
Stop.
what is the reference in 32 and Mook? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm 30.
Stop, yeah.
We're sitting around here. We could be at AIDS with this, man. What's going
Yo,
on?
stop, yo. Stop.
What?
Yo, Jay, yo.
What's up, man?
Don't make me.
What?
Don't make me veto this segment, alright? Just saying, man.
So you're reading about Batman as Superman.
Alright, so why is Batman a superhero, Mook?
Yo, by the way,
Honestly, I was gonna say what Kev said because he has the key to beating every superhero in the universe.
Okay.
Well,
So can I give a fifth reason then?
Go ahead.
It's one thing, like I know Superman's weakness is kryptonite. I know the Flash's weakness is cold. It's one thing to have these plans, but it's another thing to actually go in there and basically
execute,
beat gods. That's pretty much what the Justice League is, and he has dismantled them on more. No. Superman is pretty much a god. Basically nothing can kill him. So anyway, it's one thing to have a plan to do it. It's another thing to be able to get up there and actually do it, and he has done it several times.
Tell Superman to meet me in Alaska when it's 6 months of dark, and we'll see how much of a god he is.
he's going to lose his X-ray vision. He's going to do bad.
He won't have any power.
By the way, FYI,
yeah, that's the thing. No sunlight. He has no X-ray vision.
All right, let's not forget that he's still 6'6" and 350 pounds.
Yeah, he's kind
Let's
of.
not forget these little Uzi Verts will
Alright, also to that, and there's a little known fact, Batman was one that formed the fucking Justice League. Little known fact about
He was
that.
what?
He's the one that formed the fucking Justice League.
Yeah.
He pieced this together.
Yeah, he put them together because he didn't trust them.
Exactly.
And the thing is... Go ahead. The thing is, when people fight Batman, last time you saw that nigga, last time you gonna see that nigga, alright?
Wow.
Hey man.
Hey man, they whole fingers as big as jiggers, man. I fucking love this song, yo.
You are my name!
He said the Lois Lane, though.
Ooh.
All right, this was a fun segment. Rest in peace, Adam West.
Yes, sir.
Batman forever. No pun intended.
Reason. My God, Adam West played the West. Fucking was hysterical as Batman, yo.
Yeah.
I think we should do another superhero and
Yeah, we'll definitely. You know what? Tell you what.
I like that.
The Wonder Woman movie just came out. Maybe next week we'll do something on Wonder Woman.
I would have to see it, but
Yeah.
Also,
let's not forget that the greatest superhero of all time,
Green Lantern,
coming out.
Michael
Spider-Man, coming out soon.
Well,
Spider-Man Homecoming.
am I the only one still that's only seen the
yeah, Black Panther. Yeah.
Oh my God, that trailer was incredible.
Yeah, that Black Panther movie.
Yo,
February.
This is starting to be a tradition. Don't we do a ranking of all the superhero movies? Did we do that last year, right?
I don't think we
definitely did
did
it last year.
year.
Because I remember he had me dying talking about what the hell. the Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that was on our first episode.
That was the worst
Movies
fucking.
are trash.
Oh my god, they fantastic.
I like the new one better than the old ones, but their
Nah.
movies are not good.
I like the old ones better than the new one was terrible. It just
Yo.
took too long to develop.
I
real
think,
crazy
well,
thing
that's
is-
the whole thing. I think it's going to supposed to build up on it. Like
That was Fox basically just fucking.
Fox doesn't know how to make a fucking Marvel movie, with the exception
Oh, no.
of one of the greatest Marvel movies ever made, and that's fucking Blade 1. All right, the great
I think the first two X-Men movies were good. I thought the first two Spider-Man movies were good.
I thought the second
I
Spider-Man
feel the
movie
first
was
two
good.
Spider-Man movies were terrible.
I thought the first Fantastic Four movie was really good.
I liked all
Second one
the
was whack.
X-Men movies actually.
I actually like the X-Men
Yo,
movies.
not for
Especially
nothing.
the last
By the
one.
way,
I agree.
Apocalypse, that one was really
Speaking-
Well,
Speaking of what-
I liked it for entertainment value, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
accuracy.
just
Nah.
one quick question: Has
Yeah.
everybody
The
seen
Wolverine
Logan
was
yet?
good. I was gonna say
Logan was magnificent.
That was
That was Fox.
very good for the second R-rated Marvel.
No, that was the fourth.
The second one I've seen is what I'm.
Oh, okay. Because like
Blade
all the
technically-
Blades were.
yeah.
Blade doesn't get the
Well,
respect it deserves.
All right, we also got to give Fox
I don't
credit
think
for
it's not that
Deadpool.
it doesn't get the respect.
Yeah.
I think it's because it
That's-
came out
that's
so
what I
long
meant
ago,
first.
so
Well,
it's
most
not
people
grouped
don't
in.
know that Blade was a comic first.
Oh, fair enough.
most
I'm just saying
people
because it's
Blade
not
was,
grouped in the
Wesley
comic book
Snipes.
era.
People didn't know
That
Constantine was a
word down.
comic book from
I
DC.
didn't know that.
Constantine's
I
on
just found
fucking
out
DC.
I just didn't watch it because it was Keanu Reeves movie, and I don't.
Keanu Reeves is the fucking man, yo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, he's one of the fucking coolest people of all fucking time.
Keanu Reeves is surprisingly very down to earth.
And he's cool as
He might be.
shit.
I just don't find his.
I'm not
I walked out of the Matrix.
I just
man.
think
They
he's
make it
supposed
back.
Right. Just John Wick.
Wow.
John
I can't
Wick
believe
was
you walked out of the
fucking
Matrix.
It's
That was
a-
The first two were great. I didn't like the
The
third
third
one.
one was
Matrix.
whack. Did you ever see
Well, the
John
third
Wick?
one was more of the storyline
Yeah,
and
see.
coming back to the.
The
It
motherfucker
took me a
did.
while to come back around to Leonardo DiCaprio after.
Yo, Leo killed
Nah,
it in Inception, yo.
Well, I didn't see that, but I saw Django.
You didn't see
Django was so fucking incredible, yo.
Django- He's a very good actor.
I'm gonna say I almost lost Leo with Django because he played that role a little too damn
But
good.
that's the reason I loved
But
it.
that's
because
that's
Yeah,
why.
that's
That's,
like
that
good
shows,
acting.
yeah.
He's going all the
yo,
way with it.
little
I know, and I gotta
was just
respect
too
him
real
for that.
for
It
you.
was just
Oh, I've seen Shutter Island.
it was
Yeah.
All right, let's go to
All right,
break.
let's go to break.
yeah,
I'm
we'll
very
take a
sorry
break.
about that.
No worries, no worries. We'll go to break. When we come back, we need to, I guess, talk about a little wager
I like
that John and I have, and
Yes, sir.
talk about the NBA Finals in general.
Yes,
So
sir.
we'll be back.
you know who he be, alright?
Did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LSR.
Yo, I love the song, yo.
Once again, you can find us on YouTube at LSR. Excuse me, Liquor Store Run Podcast on
Hey,
Facebook
drunk,
and Twitter. At Liquor Store Run, and we are brought to you by the Titus brand
Yes, sir.
Develops.
for winners only.
Yes, sir.
All right. So,
We're also
speaking of
sponsored by,
winners,
Big Baller Brand.
and
Look at that.
no, the fuck we're not.
You gotta be a big baller.
Listen to this podcast for free.
Yo, you know his crazy ass will try to sue us, right? Because you know he ain't making no money off them sneakers.
Oh, Jesus.
He's actually sold a fair amount.
Yeah, I'm sure he has sold like maybe 3 or 4 pairs, maybe.
No, they still like more. They still ain't making like
400.
money off
Okay, for what it
500.
costs to make those things.
500.
They
What
still
it
ain't
costs
making
for
money
him to
off
put them
of
together in his basement?
Yo, you heard what he said, man. I make them the same way Nike and Adidas makes them. So he has a sweatshop somewhere in a foreign country where kids are working and not being paid, man. It's child labor.
in his basement.
It's not in his basement, man.
Look,
child labor.
Maybe they rented a warehouse.
the fact of the
I'm
matter
sure they did in a third world country, man.
All right, before I go forward, I just want to say it all amounts to about $200,000 that he's made on these sneakers so far.
Yeah, but his son could have been making
And that's
200
nothing.
million, so.
Yeah, that's just,
Shoe money, that's nothing.
And that,
Well, the thing about it is they're trying to build that
Yeah.
200 billion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and you know what? More
gotta-
power to him
you
and
gotta
good
work
luck. But speaking of basketball
Somebody's
and
gotta try it.
winners and losers,
Yes, sir. Should have been
John
a
and
sweet. Should have been a sweet.
we made a bet
Sweet, man.
2 weeks ago. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So it looks like
Ain't over yet, though.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
But you know,
Last year was 3-1,
Vegas.
Tell them what the bet was. So
I will tell
talking
them.
about.
Vegas thinks it's over. So anyway, basically, I will have to introduce myself as a loser for the next 5 weeks if the Cavs lose in the finals, and John will have to introduce himself as a loser if the Warriors win the finals. So I am not a Cavs fan. He is not a Warriors fan. It's just a little friendly wager that we have
The
going on.
Warriors lose, he has to introduce himself as a loser.
Is that what I said? Did I say
said
the
win.
Did I say win? If the Warriors lose, my apologies. So anyway, speaking of the NBA Finals, we just watched Game 4 last night, which most of us thought would be the sweep, the second sweep that would happen to LeBron James in the finals. But it didn't, due to some very strange circumstances and officiating. So, gentlemen, what did you think about that game last night?
It was a weird game.
Not for nothing, myself being a Heat fan, Dre being a Mavs fan, our team has met up in the finals before. Dre has made note of free throw disparities beforehand. There's no way, shape, or form in hell you can say that 22 free throws in the first quarter is freaking like natural. It's normal. That's where you know Adam Silver and some other constituents conspired to make sure that this game went a little bit longer than
You
expected.
know when I was absolutely certain the fix was done? When they teed up Draymond in the first half,
Yeah.
and then the second half they teed up Draymond again, and then recanted the first technical saying that it was on
Steve Kerr.
Yeah, you did see Steve Kerr was a little bit about that life, though.
Well, no, actually, if you look at it, Steve Kerr was not about that life. Because as soon as the ref raised his hand to throw it up and say, "I don't know what you're talking about," Steve Kerr flinched and backed away because he thought he was about to be manhandled.
I think Steve Kerr was taught at a very young age to not backtalk when he's talked to by authority figures. You know,
Yeah,
Michael Jordan
I think
kinda punched him in the
Steve
face.
Kerr.
Yeah, he did.
He showed his
Mike
fight or
Jordan's a
flight,
terrible
and it was
teammate.
all flight.
No, he's not. He demands the most out of his team.
How many your teammates you punched in the face?
You sure you want to get into this? Because I definitely have. There's someone in the room that might know someone in the room, someone in the room that might know someone that I was teammates with that almost got his ass whipped, in the middle of a practice
Almost
for
doesn't count.
pop and fly. I was a real killer out there.
Sounds like almost doesn't count.
Oh man!
I'm just saying.
Almost doesn't count, right?
I was held back by about 5 people. You three being 3 of those people.
Yes, we were.
Because someone was going to die on that football field.
I was just protecting my quarterback's arm,
I think you were protecting his face.
I was protecting my quarterback over Jill.
Well, that might have happened.
And that is,
I don't think I've ever been that angry in my life.
hey, I've seen it. I've seen you been angry.
Not like that,
on
man.
that level.
Not like
All
that.
right, so back to the finals.
The thing is, can we all take time to appreciate Kevin Durant just a little bit?
Can we take time to appreciate Tyronn Lue's coaching in Game 4?
No,
because it was a lot better. I think it was a lot better. He made a lot of adjustments. It still came out.
But I feel like anybody could just go slip the ref a couple of 50s.
Well, the thing is that the first quarter was poorly
Listen,
officiated.
this team, you can say whatever you want about the refs. We will all say what we want about the refs. But the Cavs played better ball.
They did.
Okay, they were making shots that they did not make in the previous 3 games.
I
Well, Kyrie came to play.
That's
I'm
not
saying
coaching.
he fired him up. He did something.
But I think what
He
fired
put
them
them
up
in the
was
right
a-
sets.
Finish your point.
Well, I'm just saying he put them in the right sets. He put them in a position to win. They executed.
I disagree because I feel like he put them in positions to win games 1 and 3.
He did.
And they just didn't show up.
He did. The difference was they executed. But you can't take that away from his coaching. He still
No,
put them
I'm
in
not
the right
saying that he's a
position.
bad coach. I'm saying that he's been coaching the same way. It's just that they decided to find their
Maybe they
testicles
just
to show up and play.
executed better than showed on the team and Tyronn.
Darren Williams, actually played basketball good for the first time. this
They
fucking
only
season.
made 1 shot, but I think they played better defense. But their offense, the difference was they made
They
shots.
just made sure they still playing one-on-one ball.
Kevin Love, I think, made about 6 threes. I think JR hit 5.
Yeah.
I think Kyrie hit about 5. Difference was they hit shots. They played damn near the same way offensively, at least.
Dante Jones got teed up.
Oh, fuck Dante Jones, you piece of shit.
Yeah,
they
that's
just
the court jester. All right?
they just made shots. That kind of was the difference. First quarter was poorly officiated, but they kind of gave it back to the Warriors. Draymond should have been ejected.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying he should have. Let me change that.
Second tech should not.
Let me change it. Yeah, he should not have. I don't think that was warranted. But they did change the first tech from Draymond to Steve Kerr. Even though the ref was looking at Steve Kerr when he did do the initial tech, but they said they gave it to
Draymond.
Yeah. So I don't know. Go ahead, Kevin.
All right, for starters, I can never give Tyronn Lue no hate to anybody. I can't give Tyronn Lue props with regards to coaching.
Hey, man,
the best
neither
coach
can
in
I.
this fucking series is by far will be Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr.
Maybe Mike Brown, man. Mike Brown undefeated in the season. Mike Brown undefeated in the series.
I get that. But here's the thing, though. Steve Kerr said one thing best with regards to this whole situation. First off, phenomenal song. Twisted Meat is the greatest thing. Rest in peace, Dragon. The fact of the matter is,
he still raps.
Oh shit,
he's still on tour.
Well, during Steve Kerr's press conference, he's talked about LeBron James and Kyrie Irving killing it. They went out there, and for instance, Game 3, they scored 39 and 38. Kyrie scored 39, LeBron scored 38. But he said, and I quote, "It's only but so many times they could just drive into the lane. They're going to get tired, and when they get tired, that's when you pounce on them."
Yeah.
Steve Kerr is legitimately saying, flat out, we will let Kyrie Irving and LeBron James do whatever the fuck they want because eventually they will tire out, and nobody else is going to do shit to us, and we're going to dominate and beat them. Steve Kerr's mentality is simply put this: go on LeBron, be LeBron. Go on Kyrie, be Kyrie. Nobody else is going to do shit to us? Bet. Now we're going to fucking show up and win.
I think it's also a combination of LeBron James has played pretty much flawless basketball this entire finals. It's as usual.
The first halves. He has shot early in the fourth quarter. But he's tired down.
Exactly. When you overexert yourself.
I'm not saying that's not a thing. But the reason why he is worn down is because he's going so hard 1 through 3. He's gotten tired.
Let's also point out that that first quarter, which was the biggest disparity in that game of Game 4, LeBron had a very mediocre quarter.
Yeah,
okay.
True. But he didn't have to. He didn't have to do what he normally does.
He shouldn't have to. The team stepped up.
So it's been a combination of him, being LeBron, his teammates not showing up, Kyrie taking dumbass shots. Kyrie taking I know you like him, and I will wholeheartedly admit I have seen him do some unbelievable finishes at the rim, more very spectacular. That may be one of the greatest finishers I've ever seen, not dunking wise, but just getting the
finishing at the rim. Yeah,
but he has taken some of the, and this is me talking. Okay, he has taken some of the dumbest fucking shots I have ever seen on a basketball court on the biggest stage.
While I agree with you, those dumbass shots you say are what brought them back in Game 3 and what won them Game 4. It is. Kyrie, what did he have? 40 points yesterday?
Yeah, he had 41 or
something like that. I'm just saying, those dumbass shots, which are bad shots, they're terrible shots. Kyrie's one of the best terrible shot makers in NBA history. He is, absolutely. Him, Kobe, Jarrett, those types of dudes. Yeah, they're terrible shot makers, but that's what won them the game.
We talk about Kyrie taking terrible shots, but this is his game. This is what he's done his entire career. That you say it's a terrible shot, it's a good shot for Kyrie. It's a good look for Kyrie.
You're not gonna beat the Warriors that way, man.
They did yesterday. They did last year. They did last year with that.
So they beat the Warriors yesterday. All right, so they beat them 1 game out of 4. So you have a 25% chance of beating the Warriors by playing the way you play.
Last year, they came back. They came back when Kyrie stepped it up.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying is you can't say it can't be done because
Kyrie.
They definitely came back. They did it last year. They came back 3-1. They're at 3-1 right now. You can't say it can't be done. My second point is that Kyrie's taking these terrible shots. You say they're terrible. They're great shots for Kyrie. This is what he's done his entire career. What about Steph Curry? Everybody was saying he's taking the worst shots.
You want to get me started on you?
Do it. Do it.
You really want to get me started on Steph
Curry? Do it, and I'll shut it down.
No, you won't. No, you won't. Do it. Steph Curry's been great in the finals, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has been.
Guess what? If you were playing point guard for the Warriors, if anybody in this room was playing point guard for the Warriors, we'd be great too. Do you know why? Because Kevin Durant is the fucking man. Kevin Durant is the fucking
that
man.
Any of us playing point guard would not be able to do what Steph Curry.
Exactly. Why come Sean Livingston isn't? How come Sean Livingston isn't?
Because he's not.
Shut the fuck up, then. Argument shut down.
How come Leandro Barbosa did?
Because now Steph had in all seriousness, because now Steph is taking open shots.
Wait,
why is no one ever in the history of basketball?
So why does Steph have more rebounds than Tristan Thompson? If you can't answer that, shut the fuck up.
I can't answer it.
Answer it.
Tristan Thompson, until Game 4, couldn't find his fucking testament.
All right, so how come Steph is doing it then?
Because Tristan isn't.
What about other people? There's 8 other people in the court.
Because Kevin Love is going to crash the boards.
Yes, Kevin Love is leading the fucking series of rebounding.
I understand.
You forgot Kevin Love.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
But
Kevin Love is leading
on the fast break every single play.
Kevin Love is leading the series in rebounds.
I understand.
No, you don't. That's
right. He had to be on the fast break every play.
But he is.
He's leading the series in rebounds.
Okay, how many of those rebounds are offensive? How many of those are defensive?
Both. A lot.
But he's got
a lot of them are
He's got
offensive.
more-
You
They're
know
a lot
why, Lon?
defensive too.
He's got more defensive than
So who's
I don't
pulling
know about
defensive
that.
boards for the Cavs? Just
Yeah,
LeBron?
that's why they're losing.
Steph
No,
Curry's
they're
got
losing.
That's why they're
They're losing
losing.
because they're playing a better team.
Well, that too, but they are losing because they aren't rebounding.
Well,
the
that's-
Cavs should not
that's
be getting
also-
out rebounded. And you're right. Steph Curry is averaging 11 rebounds a game or some shit like
Something
that.
like that, yeah.
Why? He's shorter than me.
Yeah.
Like why? Because the Cavs are doing it.
So does that not mean he's more than just a pretty little jump shooter?
No.
He's almost averaging a triple double
He
in the
just happens
finals.
to be there.
So he just happens to almost average
Tristan
triple double in the
Thompson
finals.
happens to be in the paint every play, but he's not getting rebounds.
Wait. So he just happens to almost be averaging a triple double in the finals.
Almost only counts in
Oh
hands.
Jesus! Oh, so when we were talking about finals MVP discussion, you were talking about how LeBron and Kawhi Leonard are almost averaging the same as Russell Westbrook were when they weren't.
And they didn't win, did they? Because they were almost averaging.
It hasn't been announced yet.
It won't be announced for another 2 weeks.
Neither one of them is
Tell
going
me
to
shit.
that,
no-
man.
I don't think they are.
one of them's gonna win.
But you're saying that is a
And that's
thing.
why, because they almost did it. They didn't actually do it.
You're bullshit. So why are they 1 and 2 in the MVP vote? Because you're
They're
bullshit.
not 1 and 2. They're not 1 and 2.
To you, they were.
Oh, to me though, because that's my opinion.
Exactly.
Because
So how come
in my
Steph's
opinion-
almost triple
Hold on,
double
hold on.
is? Can I finish? Can I?
Okay, go ahead.
So how come Steph's almost triple double while averaging 30 points doesn't mean anything?
Okay, because
Can you give me a real answer, please?
I'm going to give you a real answer.
'Cause
When
I'll-
you talk
I'll
about the
believe
MVP discussion, I am looking at the best all-around players.
Okay.
Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James are by far better all-around players than James
Agreed.
Harden and Russell Westbrook.
Agreed.
That is why, to me, they're 1 and 2 in the MVP race.
Uh-huh.
Okay. 1 and 2 in the MVP race in the finals will be KD, who has better numbers than LeBron right now, and LeBron
LeBron.
James.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. So is Steph third?
No.
Who's third? Thank you,
Kyrie.
Kev.
Kyrie's third.
Okay,
Kyrie's not-
you
Just-
bullshit. You
just
bullshit,
one quick
yo. You fucking bullshit. Because you can't answer. Because you're a fucking bullshit. Hold on. Before you.
My fault.
Hold on. No, can I answer?
My fault.
Can I answer?
Draymond
Can I
is
answer?
third.
Can I answer? Which one of your girls liked him, man?
What'd you say?
Which one of your girls liked him?
None of them.
Did he fuck somebody you know? Did he fuck somebody you know? Skip Bayless? Did he fuck somebody you know?
He's no Derek Fisher.
Honestly, I have
Did he fuck somebody you know? Because you talking about you going to North Carolina a couple weeks.
I
You know,
have-
he spent a lot of time. Did he fuck somebody you know?
I
Because
have-
it's got to be something.
I have no reason.
Did he cross you over and shoot in your face or something?
Sure. I actually have no. I should be the biggest Steph Curry fan in the room because you guys know my obsession with Under Armour, and he is the poster child for Under Armour. Him and Tom Brady. But again, he gets
I had no idea Tom Brady had a deal with Under Armour.
Aston Martin.
whatever.
I had no idea for all.
But no,
I didn't know he had an Under Armour. I had no
He's a
idea.
big Under Armour guy.
I had no idea.
But no,
Well, football shooters
like
don't matter.
when it's like he has like his own little clothing line.
I'm
thing.
sorry. I had no idea.
Whatever. No, but the thing is, Steph Curry gets too much of a pass. To me, you know what this is? You know what it is? Honestly, this is like Brett Favre all over again.
Oh, jeez.
No, it really is. It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Okay? Brett Favre got a pass for doing stupid shit all the time. If he and Donovan McNabb did the same exact thing the same week, which they did multiple times, McNabb would get crucified and Brett Favre, oh, he's a gunslinger. Oh, Brett Favre. Oh, we love Brett Favre. Bullshit.
All right.
So they call Steph Curry humble?
Real quick.
No. So who's your second favorite player ever?
What are you talking about?
Who's your second favorite basketball player ever?
Dirk Nowitzki.
Who's your third?
I actually have to think.
Iverson, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So what's the similarity there, man?
Between
How do you love Allen Iverson but hate Steph Curry?
I tried to.
What do you mean? Why do I love it? Allen Iverson has heart. He's not a bitch.
And my question's gonna be this: how does everybody at this table feel about Kevin Durant after seeing his performance in these finals? Does his finals performance
I'll
change
say-
your
Let him
feelings
finish, let him finish.
about him now as a player?
I'll say no. I've always said Kevin Durant was a phenomenal player. He is the second best player in basketball currently right now, but he is stepping it up. He's playing like he wants to be regarded as one of the greats.
I don't even think he stepped up. He's
I
just
agree.
playing his game.
Yep.
He's just playing his game, being a fucking monster.
And he doesn't have a dumbass playing point guard anymore.
No, I think he's
He
stepping
doesn't.
up because
He doesn't.
No, I never
You
said
mean,
Steph-
okay.
I never said Steph Curry was a dumbass. When did I say he was a dumbass?
you didn't see this same Kevin Durant when they were up 3-1 against the Warriors.
Because he had a dumbass playing point guard.
He was missing shots too.
Kevin Durant is demanding the ball way more
That's
than
not.
he did.
Nah, he's just going within the Florida offense.
Because
He's just going within.
and now I will say
Kevin
this.
Durant is demanding that ball
I'm not
way
sure.
more now.
I'm not sure about that.
I think
he's
I agree
demanding
with
the ball way more.
John.
I think he's just playing his
directly
game.
at LeBron. He's
All
not
right.
showing
All right.
any fear. He's playing differently.
Okay. I agree with John. I don't think he is stepping up. I don't think he's doing
I
anything
think he
differently than he's
definitely is.
always done. He just has a better point guard.
in a
Steph
better
Curry is a better
situation.
point guard than Russell Westbrook.
How about all that?
He is. No, he is.
All right.
He is.
Okay.
He has a better point guard, and he definitely has a better coach.
May I?
Yes.
May I thank you very much for saying that. I truly appreciate that. For starters, I'm going to say it like this. The reason why Kevin Durant looks the way that he's looking right now is because, and I want to just get my
I think
point
I know
out,
where this is going.
the player is on a fucking team. He's
I
on
think we can
a
all
team.
agree that he's on a better team.
one of the better teams of the league. He's on the best team possible. He's on the team.
Never.
Team. That's the thing. That's why it looks the way it looks. Russell Westbrook, if you want to be honest with yourself, is a better point guard than Steph Curry.
Not point guard. He's a better player.
He's a better player.
He's a
The
better
fact of the
athlete.
matter is
He's a better
that he's a
athlete.
better player than fucking Steph Curry. However, the Golden State Warriors are a better team. Kellerman said this best. Kevin Durant saw, this team just needs a piece and we're good. Slid right into there. They play team defense. They play team basketball. They play team offense. That's why this team looks as remarkable as the Golden State Warriors doesn't play team. The fact of the matter is, this is why I look at a team of this nature. This is why I say this with regards to Jordan fans as well too. Every time I hear Jordan fans talk to me about Michael fucking Jordan, it's because Michael Jordan does this, that, and the third. And when I hear about why his greatness is this, that, and the third, it's because he's won 6 championships.
Because of the teams he won.
And guess what? That's fine and dandy too.
man.
Those same Jordan
The
fans,
hangover game.
two Jordan fans,
He
championships. Is it right to
Yeah, I
say
play
this,
hangover every
Trey?
night.
Championships mean everything. Just say yes or no. Championships mean
just taking
everything.
bad
I won't,
Jordan
say, I
fans.
won't say they mean everything, but they mean a whole hell of a lot.
Thank you. So if Kevin Durant goes into a situation in a team where a championship is more to him than anything else, because quite frankly, being talked down about and talked shit about for never winning a championship pissed the fuck off. And to be honest with you, I'd rather every motherfucker at this table call me a hoe for going to a team to win a championship than every motherfucker in the world calling me a loser. Hold on a second. I gotta finish my point. Y'all talk for a minute. I'm just doing my point here too. I'd rather have every last one of y'all motherfuckers being mad at me and I'm walking around with a ring on my finger than y'all motherfuckers clowning me because I ain't got shit on my finger.
Okay.
The fact of the matter is to Jordan fans, championships mean shit. And since Kevin Durant did the best thing he could do to win that championship, those same fans can't get mad at him because he did the one thing that they want him to do, which is be a
I think what you're missing is what I was going to say had nothing to do with Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
The Jordan fans aren't worried about Kevin Durant because in their eyes, he's not a threat to Michael Jordan. Okay? LeBron was the threat to Michael Jordan. He was the only legitimate threat to Michael Jordan. And no, I'm serious. I like since Jordan, he's not, his game isn't tailored like Michael Jordan, which makes the argument for them easier. But he is the most legitimate threat to Michael. He's the best basketball player we've seen in a long, long time. So
that's what I've seen.
So I will quote my favorite ESPN personality since Kev just quoted one.
Max Kellerman.
And Bomani Jones. He said, and I agree with him.
Yeah.
He is a better
But
scorer.
that's a ridiculous.
I understand.
Nonsensical.
I wholeheartedly and I agree with you.
Just like your Steph.
No.
It's not a real thing.
Stop.
It's a preference.
No.
It's a preference.
Here's the thing.
Say it.
He is a bigger specimen than Michael Jordan. He is faster. He is stronger. He's a better scorer, a better rebounder, a better passer.
Shooter.
However, a couple things. All right, number one, you have to consider the advances in technology that have taken place. If Michael Jordan had access to those things, Michael Jordan, you may not look at it this way, he was a lot bigger and stronger than everybody else that he played against, which is why he could just do whatever the hell he wanted to do. Yeah. The other thing is, it's like he said, you sit there, you watch LeBron do what he's done in the finals for the last 3 years, you're like, God damn, this is the greatest player I've ever seen. Then you go on YouTube and watch Michael Jordan, you just go like, you know what? Never mind.
That's what
So my
like, I
question,
mean, like
That's what
it's the truth. Like,
But it's
the
not.
truth. But to me, it is. Like when I look at
That's why you're wrong.
it's something. No, look, listen. I am basically right now a drug addict admitting that I am a drug addict. You see what I'm saying? Like
I'm saying as long as you accept it,
I accept it. Like,
but it took you a really long time to accept it.
No, it didn't.
Well, to me, it took you a really long time to accept it. To me,
the Jordan fans are looking at this as an opportunity to say, okay, well, LeBron didn't win in the finals again, but. Here's the thing. If Charles Barkley had decided, you know what, I'm going to go play for the Jazz with Karl Malone and John Stockton, I think Malone was a small forward.
Houston.
That was past his prime.
If he went in his prime to Houston, you really think the Bulls still would have won all those championships? I don't.
And again,
then again, they did have Jordan, so maybe they would have.
Yeah, but they had Jordan when they went against the Magic and lost in the first round.
But again, it's not like it was Charles Barkley, because Charles Barkley is a Hall of Famer, but Charles Barkley isn't an all-time great. It would be the synonymous thing would be if Larry Bird joined one of those teams, not Charles Barkley. Understandable, but I'm just saying that's the synonymous thing. If Larry Bird did, because Charles
Barkley's an all-time great,
not like Larry Bird is.
Fair point.
Oh shit. Okay. I think that the major differences I want to say about between the whole Jordan and LeBron thing is that Jordan won every final he went in. All right, I'm not taking anything.
MVP, don't forget that.
Okay, I'm not taking anything away from LeBron. I'm just saying that Jordan went to 5, he won 5.
6.
Went to 6, he won 6. I'm sorry.
His son.
Yeah,
Kobe, his son. Yeah.
Kobe didn't win every final.
There's one difference. What LeBron has done going to 7 straight finals, it's fucking incredible. You can't take that away from him. It is fucking incredible. He is taking those teams to the finals. Another thing I want to say is that I think the level of competition and physicality that Jordan played against on any given night was higher than what LeBron has to play against, because basically LeBron is a man amongst boys in the East. He's running through all of these teams because they don't have the level of talent that they did back in the day, and the game is different.
Well, I think the level of talent is higher because of the athleticism, but it's spread out better.
It's spread out better back in the day. More teams were a threat. More teams were talented versus just, I can take a night off this night.
That's not even true now, though.
I agree.
Well, I think that teams were more physical back then.
Physical? I didn't say that.
Well, I think that there was more spread out talent back then. It wasn't.
So wouldn't that water down the league, though?
What I'm saying is that it was more spread out, so more teams were better. It wasn't like, you have these great teams, and then you have these mediocre teams, and then you have these teams, you can basically play your second string the entire time and beat them. Sorry.
No.
Like the Sixers have been. They've been one of those teams that you don't even really need to show up.
I'm asking follow question. Are you talking about the regular season? I'm finished.
Yeah, I'm talking about the regular season. And even towards the playoffs, you have teams that are making the playoffs and losing records.
Yeah. Okay, well, you always had that.
They did.
You always had it, but what I'm saying is the level of talent it's a bigger disparity in the level of talent in teams now than the level of talent in teams then. It's just a way bigger disparity.
That's not true, though.
I agree with
super duper teams like you do now.
But doesn't that
have 4 all-stars?
But doesn't that make LeBron's road to in the finals more difficult?
In the finals, I'm saying on any given night. That was the first thing I said, on any given night.
So what you're saying is right. And what you're saying is right.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
let me say something, goddamn it. All right, y'all talking about you've been talking. I'm just trying to say something. He keeps cutting you off.
Actually, okay.
But you kept cutting him off, though. But you're talking about the physicality. They had to be so physical because they weren't actually playing defense. You had dudes like...
You had Gary Payton play great defense.
You had Gary Payton.
But I'm saying you had players like him.
Yes, but you had dudes like Anthony Mason, Charles Oakley, Dale Davis. I love you, Dale Davis. Fucking Antonio. You had a bunch of goons in the league because... Can I finish, please? Shut the fuck up. Because
one of your Pacers was a goon.
I said two. I said Dale and Antonio.
I'm just talking about
Jalen.
Lou Amundsen. Something like
that was only a couple years ago.
Hey,
but the thing is, because teams, not to that extent. You're talking about that physicality because these teams did not play defense to the level these teams are playing defense.
I say that the defense changed. The hand check rules and the rules changed. You have to play it differently.
Yeah,
they were allowed to be more physical, so they took advantage of that. I'm not saying they didn't play the defense. I'm just saying that.
No, they didn't. That's why they had to be more physical because they weren't as good defenders.
I don't say that they had to. I said they took advantage.
Well, I'm saying they
did.
I'm saying they did.
But
that's what it was.
That's two different. But that's two different things. Like I agree with what you said. It makes his road once he gets to the finals easier.
Once he gets to the finals,
but like Jordan had to actually fight to get to the finals.
That's what I'm saying.
He might as well have been playing against us.
But LeBron is playing against one great player in the road to the Eastern Conference Finals per team. LeBron is playing against
the great players that he played against on the way to the finals.
LeBron is playing against
one last thing, and
go ahead.
How many of the Warriors players were on like an all-star team? Steph Curry made an all-star team. Draymond Green made an all-star team. Kevin Durant made an all-star team. Clay exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is a team full of all-stars. This shit didn't happen back in the day.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's a completely different
But I think that's a test of
what I'm saying. That's the test of LeBron in the finals.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is you didn't have star-packed teams like that back in the day. The talent was more spread apart. Teams were more competitive. Games were more competitive. When the Lakers and the Celtics were doing their thing in the finals, there was nobody thought that one team was clearly the favorite. They would go back. They would go back and forth.
Between those two teams.
But that's what I'm saying. It was more disparate. It wasn't like everyone thinks that the Warriors are going to win. Vegas is already putting them the odds. Kevin Durant gave them a 4-point swing in Vegas just by joining that team.
Can I say something?
Let me please say something.
That's all I want to say.
No, because y'all keep cutting me off when I am saying it. What I'm saying is that means the league is more watered down because the Bulls have Scotty, Jordan, and fucking Rodman, Horace Grant, whoever the fuck they got, and they're playing against teams with 1 star, and LeBron is playing against teams with 4 stars.
He's playing against team with 4 stars, not teams.
Well, what about the Celtics a few years ago?
Are you serious? But they were at the end of their careers.
Okay, but they're still a team full of all-stars. Yes or no?
It's a big difference between players aging.
Yeah, they weren't all-stars.
Players that are.
They were then.
They were like all-stars in the sense that like Shaq was an all-star.
No, they still were there. I'm not saying they were in their prime. They won a championship and they got to a second. They got to a game 7.
This Warriors team is way better than that. Celtics team.
And that's fine. But what I'm saying is LeBron is playing against teams with great players, and Jordan was playing against a team with 8 great players.
No, that's not true.
It is. You're just
Stockton and Malone are 2 fucking all-time great.
Name another one.
Okay, when he played against the Lakers in the 90s in the first run,
Kareem was way past his prime.
They still had Magic.
Magic was a year away from
what you were just saying. He was still an all-star.
Yo, you need to chill.
No, he wasn't.
You gotta chill.
Can I?
Go ahead.
If that's okay, because quite frankly, I keep hearing it. I hear a lot of y'all say the same goddamn thing. I just want to ask a real quick question. Maybe I'm drunk as shit or whatnot, and I don't know. Of the people that that Michael Jordan played against, the top shooting guards of the league.
Bums.
Listen,
we
talk guard league.
But the thing that I want to ask
isn't that a thing?
That's one possession.
Isn't that a thing? That's true. The one question I just want to ask, me being someone, I grew up in the same era that Drake grew up, so I've seen. It's not. I get that. But the thing is we say, oh, Jordan played against these people. Jordan played against these people. Magic was a 1. Bird was a 3. Akeem was a 5. Ewing was a 5. I want somebody to name me
exactly, man.
I'm saying he still played against these people.
He did.
They were still the dominant.
But LeBron is playing 1-on-1 with
Reggie Miller was a 2.
Reggie Miller was a 2. Good job.
The gap between Reggie Miller and Michael Jordan is that bad.
Gave them the most work out of any other team.
But again, the gap between.
So are you saying Michael Jordan was that much better than Reggie Miller? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Just want to hear you say it.
I never said Michael Jordan. You're the idiot talking about like Kobe and other people. Steph Curry, son. You're the idiot there.
Steph Curry doesn't suck. He swallows.
And that's what I want to say. Without a shadow of a doubt, right now, and I'm glad we're LeBron better, man. LeBron
better.
Right here.
Since we can talk about how shitty Kyrie Irving plays, how Kevin Love ain't been shit, how Tristan Thompson ain't been shit. Shut the fuck up. But LeBron has been carrying them to the damn finals every year. They just beat the best team ever last year, and they're about to lose something.
I think we need to go to break.
I've been ready, man. I just been talking shit to him because I'm funny.
gonna take this.
I'm done. I'm ready. I just been trolling him back. All right, we're going to break.
We're gonna go to break. We'll be back. When we come back, it's time for your questions, Facebook questions.
Anal.
No, that shit was.
You need to charge?
We do have to cut some of that because it went on too long, but that shit was funny.
That shit went on way too long.
But it was. Ladies and
on time
gentlemen,
this whole time.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LSR. It is now that time.
Is this what like smoking weed feels like?
Jesus.
man?
Wow.
Nah, because you can do shit when you high.
Yo,
Okay.
I can't do shit
What,
right now.
what is going on right now?
That's what taking syrup feels like.
What?
Yo, I feel like Jamarcus Russell.
Not that
right
I
now,
would
man.
know. Or popping perks. Not that.
So we're gonna try this again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to LSR.
Yes, sir.
You can find us on YouTube at LSR. Excuse me, Liquor Store Run
Hey,
Podcast.
drunk guys.
You can find us on YouTube. I'm sorry. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook. Liquor Store
Drink is
Run.
drunk.
I am not drunk.
Yes, you are.
We are brought to you by the Titus brand and apparently some brand of liquor as well.
Yo, I'm so drunk right now.
So it is now time for your questions, your submissions that you have sent to us via Facebook. So Mook.
Man, we got any questions from New York, man? I just want to know about New York.
So
Exactly, man.
So Mook.
You're gonna ask me a bunch of questions. Is that what you're gonna do?
Kev, stop it.
Yo.
Stop doing that.
Yo.
First question.
I hate y'all so much.
I didn't do that.
Finish the sentence.
This nigga just gonna get exposed one day.
Finish the sentence.
I don't know if we should.
I fell in love with hip hop
Kev,
and I heard.
Are we gonna do this, fellas?
Illmatic.
The album?
Yeah.
Really?
So
I'm giving an answer. Nobody else is answering.
Life After Death.
I'm actually thinking about it.
It don't have to be an album. It could be a
It
song.
was an album, Life After Death.
I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, and I'm not even sure this is considered a hip hop song, but I fell in love with hip hop when I heard "You Can't Touch This" by MC Hammer.
Yeah, that's old school hip hop.
I didn't know if it'd be considered pop or hip hop.
That's hip hop. That's hip hop.
You good?
That's when I fell in
I
love.
love that song.
B. Common's album B.
Is that the one that had
The entire fucking album.
That album was.
Is that the one that had Universal Mind Control on it?
No, that was
I'm gonna abstain from talking because that pissed me the
B
fuck off.
had B, the corner,
Go was my shit.
And
What's your
This is
answer?
the
I
new
probably was like a kid thing, like a crisscross or something.
You fell in love with it?
Yes.
That was a kid. I fucking was like,
Hey
yo, this
man, I
is.
fell in love with hip hop with MC Hammer.
Yeah. All right, fair
I
enough.
liked hip hop. I fell in love with hip hop with the album B. Like,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
what I'm
it
saying
for me.
because like it's like you liked it when you were young, you know what I mean? But I think like falling in love with it is something different. But I don't know, maybe that's just me.
That's fine. That's
Next
fine.
question.
Yeah.
All right,
You're gonna ask me some questions.
what's something someone did on a date that just totally ruined their shot at getting another?
Made it really warm in the basement.
Why did you fucking look at him like that? Ate with their mouth open and made like disgusting noises when they like that. Y'all know that's I can't deal with that. That is
Hate
disgusting.
That shit too. Mookie used to fucking,
It just makes me
as
want to throw
always,
something at him.
Mookie used to beat up people
Fellatio.
like his nephews were fucking talking while they're eating and smacking
Well,
it.
okay, I wouldn't do that to a lady, but I can't blame you, for doing that to your nephews, man.
Because Moose was bullying a
murder
thug
me.
and a hoodlum.
A lot of motherfuckers.
Oh, but you're not a miscreant.
Kids, you wish.
I actually don't have an answer because I didn't go on. I never went on a date with like girls before they were my girlfriend until recently. I didn't spend money on girls that I wasn't already involved with.
Understandable answer, man.
I mean, it's still a date if you already was involved in it.
What I'm saying is that they got a second date.
Okay, what's your answer?
Oh my god, something that a woman did.
You need a second?
Because it's a few things that women did that
bad
was
head,
fucked up.
yo.
You need a second?
No, it wasn't bad head. I'm talking about the actual date itself.
Jesus Christ.
I need about 3 seconds.
All right, if I can
I'm
reiterate,
sorry. You need what,
I
Kev?
need about 3 seconds.
3.
all right, if I can reiterate, make it really warm in the basement when we're recording the podcast, maybe something like that.
Fuck you.
You turn the AC off?
No, it's not fucking AC.
God damn,
So
yo.
how is
Y'all wanted to fucking come down here.
Yo, I guarantee if you walk upstairs right now, you'll turn around and come right back down.
Well, I turned the AC off.
Yo,
damn.
go check it.
Nah,
yo. I
I'm
swear to
good,
God,
man.
go
I'm
check it.
good.
You ain't even got to go all the way up. Just
I'm
get to that
good,
first
man.
level.
I'm
I
good.
swear to
So
God.
wait, time out. If that's your answer, are you considering this a date? Like,
Sure,
'cause the-
sure, Jay.
I'm
Sure.
done.
I know you are.
All right.
Kev, you have your answer?
This is going to
I know.
sound very, very horrible, man. I'm very sorry about this. Forgive me.
No, you're not.
When she, no, I really am, because this is going to sound really fucked up.
Was it any New York-ish, Kev?
No.
Okay.
No. When she started talking a lot of religion, yo.
That's a fine answer, man.
Yeah, because
Overly, well, not overly, but people who
when you shove your religion down
Yeah,
somebody else's throat,
that's really
obnoxious.
fucking
She went into
offensive.
a
Oh,
really
I never
big...
were calling it religion.
No, not like...
Oh, I swear that was a fart in the beginning.
Nah, she was just
It was
like...
like,
She was like going on and on about scripture and like Bible quotes and everything along those lines, and it's like my penis just like completely became plastic.
So, because she was trying to be a church girl.
What is that? What
There's
is
a
that?
difference between being a church girl. There's a difference between everything I say and you relating it to a Bible quote.
Can I ask a question? I think we're gonna ask the same thing.
let's go
I think
first.
we are.
I think we are. Go
Let
ahead.
him go first.
Go ahead.
Sure we are.
Go ahead.
Let him go first.
Is she a Jehovah's Witness?
No.
Okay.
All right. See, I wasn't going there. I was gonna ask, how the hell, knowing you as well as I know you, why the hell would you be dating a very religious woman? Considering that-
Knowing Kev,
Next
that
question.
answers your question.
Next
man.
question. Next question.
Next question. What was your answer?
yeah.
Hold on. What was your answer, Moot?
I want the
I
proper
love
church.
texting too much.
You went on dates?
You ate ass?
No.
I have went on dates, like, but not that many.
I'm hungry.
And I
So you don't have an answer?
The big bad
Yeah, I
booty
know.
daddy.
All right, next question.
Next question.
You're gonna
what's
ask me
your
some
favorite
questions.
old folks saying?
Jive ass turkey.
Give
That
you an
shit is
example.
Okay, you mean something like that, or like something like your
how about
parents used
some
to
of your
always
parents would
say?
say to you?
Yo, there's nothing that made me laugh harder than when my grandfather called some dude a jive ass turkey. That shit was fucking hilarious, yo. Rest in peace to you, Joe, but that shit was fucking classic.
He probably was like 96 too. Yeah.
Nah, he wasn't.
It's like
Jive ass turkey.
in 1996. Yeah,
Yo, I was calling niggas jive ass turkey.
that nigga probably looked at him like, what?
I know, yo.
If it wasn't another old ass man, they probably looked the fuck is this?
Like, what the fuck that even mean, nigga? You talking about shit from Shaft,
You're
nigga?
so crazy, man. Fucking I miss you,
All right,
Joe.
Tinsley? Yeah, he was a good man.
I don't have like a saying, but it's like words that were cool to me, like Frigidaire. That's an old
Frigidaire, my dad called it Frigidaire.
They called every refrigerator a Frigidaire. That was cool. Dungarees for some reason. I
Jeans.
like that. Go there, give me them damn dungarees.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
That was funny to me. And like young whippersnapper. For some reason, I always like that too. Like, you little motherfucking whippersnapper. Like, and you know, my dad one time he was just like, "You little motherfucker."
It's just the way like your parents curse at you.
Yeah, man.
Like that's my answer. The way your
old
parents can
parents
just
curse,
curse.
Fucked up bald motherfucker.
Yeah.
saying, dude.
Yeah, but it's so many. Nigga, you've been cursed. Nigga, I know your mom. All right, I know teen. Just the ways your parents or your aunt or somebody can curse you out.
Yo.
That just whew.
It makes you realize you've been saying all this shit wrong.
Exactly. Your words don't hold no power to theirs.
Yo.
When they just be like, "This motherfucker wouldn't know if he had a dime if he rubbed two nickels together."
Exactly. It's like
Yo,
shit like that. Shit like that. Yeah, man.
Quotables. Yours. You never said yours.
Well, I was.
You going to team?
No, I'm just saying,
Well,
like,
you said
the way your parents can curse you out.
Alright.
I don't know. My dad used to always call us a jackass or an ass. This shit used to be mad fucking funny. This is the way he said it.
Yeah, I've seen your
my
father
favorite
call you
one.
and your brother jackass. Quite a few times.
So Jerry was talking to Bear when he did that.
Oh, Jesus.
My favorite one would be from my dad. Be when he always like he said something that he didn't agree with, or like he knew he wasn't doing it. Like when you told him to do something, he knew he wasn't doing it. John Doe.
Shit.
And it's the old black man.
Shit.
I love that.
That's and like 8 E's and like 25.
I love that.
SCG and the place to be seen.
We need Uncle G.
Motherfucking yak. God damn it.
Dude, he don't want to be on. If we'd have went to Mook House, we could have. What?
Yeah, well, he is there.
Alright, next question.
I was actually Jamaican food every week is just getting over. Fair enough.
What's the craziest place you ever got hit on at?
I want to go first. This man was with me. We were going to 7-Eleven.
What the fuck is going on right now?
I forget why, we was going to 7-Eleven, and the 7-Eleven was up the street from my house, so we walked.
I think we was coming back from Turney's.
Were we?
I think so.
I know we was walking, and the shit was only down
We might
the street from
have been
my
getting
house.
something to eat or something.
We might have, whatever it is we was getting, and I don't even know where this young lady came from, but she wouldn't stop talking to me, and she was just saying some wild shit, man, and she was trying to get me to come back to her house, and she didn't give a shit if he came, I was with him, whatever.
What?
But then we crossed the street, man, and
What
the
happened?
conversation ended.
How'd you have to cross the street?
What do you mean, how'd I walked across the street. You were there.
She
Walk with me.
did she come with you?
For some reason, this young woman did not continue the conversation across the street. I guess she didn't like our side that we were going to. She stayed on her side.
So why do you think she didn't cross the street with us?
What do I think or what do I know?
Either way, huh?
So I'm just going to say that, so that was the craziest place I ever got hit on at. It's in 7-Eleven.
I feel like this is an inside joke
while I was
let us
pretty
in on.
drunk.
Maybe she wanted you to take her
Let's
shot.
just say, I was pretty drunk.
Oh,
we were on
God.
the same level.
Come on, man.
All 3 of those places are incorrect. The craziest place I got hit on was at a David Buster's. I was actually going to walk over to old girl to get a rose for my girlfriend. I walked over to her. I said, "Yo, can I purchase myself a rose for my girlfriend?" And the old girl said, "Oh, you sure you don't want to purchase this rose for me?" And at that moment, she started rubbing my back. And in the background was my girlfriend at the time and her family of black women. And I put my hands up like,
Hands up, don't shoot.
hands up, don't shoot. Like, yo, I had nothing to do with this shit. And all 8 of those black women were about to whoop this woman's ass. See? I just wanted to be done. And I
didn't say anything.
People keep talking about me getting caught up. That's all. I have my phone. Shit, man.
Alright, Luke.
The craziest place I got hit on was probably like a barber shop when I was like 12 by like some other kid's mom.
Oh, okay.
I was with my nephews. We were all getting our hair cut. Around the corner on 29th Street at Slides.
Shout out to Black Nation,
Shout out
Diddy
to-
and Scooby.
Yeah, I think I was with them. Shout out to Slides on 29th Street.
Good place.
You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
So, me and, so I got my hair cut already, so I'm sitting there waiting for, my nephews to get their hair cut, and this woman is in there with her son. Her son was probably like 6 or something. I'm like probably 12 or so. So she's sitting next to me, and she just keeps staring at me. And she just was like, "Excuse me, young man."
And we're going to end this story right here.
No, it's nothing sexual. But she just was
Okay.
all she said was, "Yo, like when you grow up, you're gonna be a very handsome young man."
No, that's not.
I've heard that before, I'm sure.
Like that though, like staring at you and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of these fucking older women just want to look at you and say some shit like that. You never ever seen that happen before?
Next question.
No. Okay. All right. Well,
I guess I'm not gonna answer.
Oh, I thought you did.
Oh, go ahead. What's the craziest place you got hit on that, Dre?
When I was in high school, my girlfriend's birthday party.
By who?
One of her friends.
Wow.
I
You want to
did
talk
not-
about it, man?
No, I didn't. I mean, I didn't accept the advance, man.
What did she say to you though?
It wasn't more of it was more of a motion to an empty room.
She basically asked him if he wanted to
And
keep
the
some gonorrhea.
the irony is that this party was actually held in the church, and she was trying. Yeah, so yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if she was a he, would you have won?
Why? What? No.
That's the question.
Next question.
All right. So, what's the most annoying thing you see other drivers do on the road?
Oh, what was that?
What's the most annoying
You want this
thing
from
you
me?
see other drivers
I do.
on the
Go
road?
for it.
Texting and fucking slowing me down because they're into their conversation. Yeah.
I know.
John, you got anything? Or?
Cut people off.
Okay.
Go for it.
Skins.
I was gonna say like just being on their phone and texting and being Asian.
All right, that's gonna have to be cut. In any case,
What? What? Are you
no.
You can say what I think you can say.
No. All right, my thing is people who speed out into your lane, like they zoom out to your lane, then drive like 10 miles below the speed limit once they get into your lane. I freaking hate that shit so fucking much, yo.
Yeah, we gotta do better, yo. We gotta do
Drivers,
better.
man, they don't be-
And I just hate when people drive slow just because it's raining, yo.
I hate when now this is just
I would rather the job
generalization.
slow when it's raining.
Let's
No,
not.
it's
yeah.
serious. It's serious. It's a generalization, but it's only because these are generally the only people who do it. But I hate when women are putting their makeup on in their
During
mirrors
driving.
while they're driving to work or wherever they're going. It does happen a lot, and I don't know why they can't just pull over and do it. I don't
I had
know
to
why.
swerve out of the lane earlier today because of that
Right,
type of
work.
stuff. Because she was literally off of Washington Lane and freaking Church Road. Some lady was just sitting there adjusting her freaking lipstick, and I had to go into the right lane because she was just chilling there, and the light was green for a while. I zoomed off.
Yeah, and I just hate when drivers just don't think. Like, they just do stuff and don't think. For instance, this morning, there were some guys cutting down, like, all the trees at my house, so I parked across the street. Now, I went and moved the car, and my mom happened to be leaving out as I was coming back, and she wanted to say something, so she stopped in the middle of the street to say something to me. And I'm like, why did you stop in the middle of the street? And some guy slammed on his brakes, hit his horn, and had to swerve around her because she just stopped in the middle of the street because she wasn't thinking, oh, there are other people behind me.
So-
she just stopped to say something to me. It's just an instance of people not thinking and just doing stuff while they're driving.
So you was about to lose your mind up in there.
I was up in here. She was gonna make me go all out.
And honestly, inconsiderate drivers, that also just a big.
I'm glad you didn't act a fool.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Hey, I almost lost my cool.
understandable. Understandable.
All right, next question. Move. How many you
I've
got?
been in jail before. Suck my
You're gonna ask me
dick.
a bunch of questions. Is that what you're gonna do?
I can probably
Some shit. 911
give you
shit. Ain't
a
that
couple
some
more.
shit?
Wow, how many more you think I should?
Cause every
Well,
time
it
I
is,
go around the
820.
county, just gotta
Okay.
get my.
All right, so this should be the last one then. All
I
right.
ain't him. I ain't Slim, so I can.
So okay, who's at fault?
Y'all thought you
Woman
loved
puts
those
her fiance on blast on Facebook because
She's
her
at
ring
fault.
is too small.
stuff. She's at fault.
Fiance sees the post and calls off the wedding.
She's at fault.
That's our fault.
I,
Well, it's at the end of the question.
Yes.
Wait, but okay.
It's her fault.
The question right there presented itself as cause and effect in that order.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it his fault for buying the ring too small?
No. Is,
That's what he could
is,
afford.
is the ring? Hold on. Is the ring what matters, or is it love what matters?
Because plenty of people get married without rings.
I think I seen a meme just the other day, like talking about quote unquote basic bitches. If you rather get a $3,000 ring, or you rather let the man use that money to start building towards your future. I think that was something that was stated.
People get married with rings without diamonds.
Yeah, a lot of people, like it's about the actual acknowledgement, the title itself.
I think he was whack twisted and his girl was a hoe.
Yeah. He loves to be his mother, though. He never let her go. But the fact, right?
She was tired of weak ass niggas lying with
The ring. She thinks the ring's too small, so she puts them on
And
blast.
it's one thing I can't stand. It's an unappreciative, person that you're gonna marry.
Next question.
Hey, wait! I got another question that's on the same topic. Who's at fault? This couple's about to get married. It's the bachelorette party. She decides to go to a dancing bear party. The husband sees and he calls out the marriage.
A what party?
A dancing bear party.
What is that?
For those who don't know what a dancing bear party is, it's when a bunch of women get together and they hire male strippers who dress up as bears, and by the end of the show, they're only wearing the bear's head. Now, they're dancing. It's called Dancing Bear. Yeah, and then at these parties, various women also have sex with the strippers, and it's all filmed. It's on camera. It's like a new niche porno thing, but it's all real. It's all real parties. This is all real things.
Not getting promotion.
Gotcha.
So that's what I was just explaining with a dancing. He's plugging.
So the wife had sex with one of these dudes.
The fiance
that was fake.
had sex with one of the strippers.
So
I was saying this stuff happens all the time. This is real. These parties are real.
That's cut and dry.
Like honestly, truthfully,
I think the other one will be cut and dry too. She
I know. I know someone whose relative was at one. Bachelorette party. Yeah. Bachelorette parties get wilder. Bachelorette parties get wild, and people don't.
They're on the West Coast primarily.
But I know somebody's cousin who was married and who had intercourse with the stripper after the.
It happens.
And it's like you're married still though. It's not like you're the one that's just part.
Even so, you're about to get married.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because
you don't respect the person you're marrying.
Yeah, that's 100%.
All right. So
that was it, Mook.
Yeah, that's it.
I only got a couple because we're short on time. What makes an album a classic to you?
An album is a classic to me, not only when I put it on and I can listen to it from front to back, but in 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, when I re-listen to that album, can I listen to it all the way through? That is when it's a classic to me.
When you hear something trigger you to make you want to listen to this entire album, that's similar to Chandler's thing, but if you're on the radio and all of a sudden you hear one song from that album and you listen, you say, you know what? I need to hear this entire shit again now.
I can just say that that's a hot album. You can't say that that's a classic, though.
Yeah, but sometimes, look, man, there's certain songs that make you...
Songs.
Like, take for instance,
an album.
I'm So Fly. When we hear I'm So Fly, I'm putting on pause, The Hunger for More again, yo, and I'm listening to that.
But are you listening to that album all the way through?
Absolutely, man. I love the pause. I love that.
So for you, it's a song that triggers the album to
triggers the album.
Okay.
Pause.
I also would say I think that makes the song the classic.
Fair enough. I respect that too.
Mook.
Yeah, I probably agree with Skinny. Just something that I can just listen to the whole way through without
front to back.
skipping. I mean, it's
my biggest thing.
It does without skipping like a nice
that's a classic
portion of the album. How about that? Because I think every album has. Yeah, every album has like probably.
Because there could be some great songs that you're not in love
with.
For
instance, Reasonable Doubt. Can we agree that that's a classic? A lot of people might not like Jay-Z. Might not like Jay-Z.
Honestly, Jay-Z's classic to me is the Hard Knock album Volume 2.
Yeah, mine too.
Everybody can name a Jay-Z album that they think is a classic.
I can't.
Well, you can name a Lil Wayne album that you think is a classic.
Alright, Dre, what's your answer?
Lil Wayne is far less talented.
What makes an album
except he broke all of Jay-Z's records.
What is it? What makes an album a classic?
I would think
13-year-old kids buy his record albums. And
when you were 13, you were buying Jay-Z.
We're short on time.
I actually wasn't buying anything. And to that statement now, when a record gets so many plays on YouTube or so many singles sell, it counts as an album sell. So it can be completely tarnishes the playing field. That wasn't the case back in the day. But go ahead, finish.
What makes an album a classic to you, Chip?
When you listen to it so much that you know every single word to every single song, like Thriller.
Okay.
That album.
That to me, pretty much that's something you're probably going to listen to for the rest of your life. Because you know how like your parents have their shit they listen to and they're still fucking listening to it now? That's a classic to them. Yeah. Might not be to everybody else, but it is to them.
Yeah, man. I know exactly how it is. You can still listen to Purple Rain right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just shit they're gonna listen to the rest of your life. Shit you're gonna listen to the rest of your life.
Well, I would die for you.
Yes.
Okay, name an album that you consider a classic.
Like one that nobody else does, or
Sure, if that's what you want to
I
say.
think it would be better if it would be like your
Sure.
personal.
Sure. I'm not saying what your favorite album of all time
B.
is.
I'm sorry, that's my
Beat it.
classic one. B.
Oh, B.
B
Okay.
is
Comedy.
like regarded as like a classic.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said album,
You
right?
went
Yeah.
Life After
I
Death.
say Life After Death.
That's just a classic.
Kid Cudi's first album, I think, is classic.
I agree with them with Life After Death, but I'll just go with, like, I don't know, any of the Carters.
It was
Carter
written
1 through 4.
the fucking classic. It's better than Illmatic.
That's not true. It was really good.
It's true.
It matters. True.
I'm gonna go with something. I'm not sure if anybody's ever heard of it, so whatever. I don't give a fuck. The artist is Blue. Exile was the producer. Below the Heavens. It was beautiful.
I heard stuff about it.
Nah, Blue.
I heard stuff about the album, but I
It's
never
fucking
listened
great.
to it.
It's
Though.
great. I listen.
Look,
to it.
that's
The
his
rest
classic,
of my
man.
fucking
That's his classic.
All right.
You can trust.
life. Nah, not Blue.
No, I'm not talking down on it. I never heard it. I've heard good things about
Wait,
it.
it's
Hairy
great.
girls.
Check it out. Check it out.
That's what you said in one of the episodes. You said you prefer girls with hairy pussies.
Wait, what?
We were talking about it some shit. It was a, do you prefer your girls with
why are we
hairy
doing this,
pussies or shaved? And Kev was the only person that said
Why are
hairy.
we
Next
doing
question.
that?
I'm guessing I wasn't here for that episode.
Next
'cause I would've
question.
shut
I
that
just
shit
think
down.
I remember that because I was disgusted.
Next question, please.
Y'all ready?
The fact that you guys were talking about that, or
No, the fact that he
Okay, that's
prefers a
fair.
woman
Okay.
with a
All right.
fucking
Just
Okay.
FYI, Kevin has said next question, please.
I'm just making sure everybody's done.
You're gonna ask me a bunch of questions? Is that what you were gonna do?
Okay. Whatever. Consider this fucked up if you want. You're the next person to die on Earth. So you're designated to be the guardian angel of one person. Who are you looking after?
My kids, if I had
One
one.
person.
My kid, if I had one.
Okay. Well, you don't have one, so
I'm looking at myself, did motherfucker
you're
shit.
dead.
I know, I'm my guardian angel, goddammit. I'm protecting myself while I'm still here. You said I'm the next person to die.
After you die, that's when you.
Oh, okay, because you said I was the next person to die. Who am I looking after? I'm saying I'm my fucking self. But, okay. I'm the next person to die. Well, I'm dead.
Yeah,
and now I'm
you're
a guardian
dead.
angel.
I'm just saying, so like, it's not like in 20 years. That's what I mean. So you die right now.
I'm looking after my mother, man.
Okay.
Heinz word so I can get him killed.
Wow. Luke.
Waka.
Dre.
Aiden?
Ariana.
I have two.
I know,
can't pick.
but since you got two, they're together.
Are they?
Well, 'cause
I would
when
hope
was
so.
saying my
Do that.
kids, you
One
said
person.
You
When I,
can't
that's- yeah, but when I was saying my kids, you were saying one person.
Yeah.
Those are
Nice,
his
you
kids.
just take
Those are
Ariana
his
so he can
kids,
take
plural.
Bria.
Bria.
I would take, if you're taking Ariana, I would take Bria.
That's
How about
what I'm
that?
saying.
I just figure since Ari's the
Yeah.
oldest, maybe I could hopefully help guide her to help.
That's absolutely fine, and I would guide Bria if that's the case as well too. But if it's a necessity and something else transpires, Heinz word so I can lead him to all the wrong choices in life so he can die a horrible death.
I don't. Okay, sure.
One day, that's where he's
not
gonna
very
raise the
good
show.
guardian.
He's gonna beat the shit out of you.
So I had to
Are you
pick
answering
her-
the question or were you on?
Well, that was the question.
Okay.
Who are you protecting?
So, are you? Next question.
Yeah.
You're gonna ask me a bunch of questions? Is that what you were gonna do?
Outside of something happening to a loved one, what is your biggest fear?
Being set on fire, man.
Okay.
Legit. Losing control of myself.
Okay. Luke.
Heights.
Thanks. Dre.
Getting into a shitty marriage.
For me, you know, some people may figure this is far fetched or whatever. Waking up, being probed by aliens. That's very scary to me.
I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah. Honestly, I have a deep fear of going to jail.
Deep.
Because, nah.
Wouldn't that be the same thing as getting probed by?
Exactly. Like,
Wouldn't be by an alien.
To be honest, I think the aliens would be worse.
Yeah, the aliens-
enslave you.
Because they wouldn't. Never mind.
look. Given my pigmentation, like that could happen at any point in time.
Man, I'm
That's
gonna just say, jail ain't, you know.
Hey, man, I
You
don't,
get over that first night.
I don't care. I'm afraid. I'm terrified of it.
Well, that's a great thing to keep you out of jail.
Absolutely. No, hey man, on the Boondocks you had Tom Boudoir.
Well,
and he was definitely afraid of after seeing something like that.
There's a difference between jail and prison.
Look, either or, I'm terrified of it. I try to lead my life in a semi-legal manner, man.
Alright, this I guess will be the final one. It's kind of a thing we do. Everybody has their phone out. Mook, you don't have to do this considering you're playing the music.
My phone's charging.
God damn it. Alright, well Tinsley, Dre, I guess myself. Put get your where your music is. Get all songs, go to there. Dre, since you got your phone, go to your iTunes or whatever. Go to all your songs, put on shuffle, skip 3 times. What is the song and why is it on your phone?
Alright, okay.
No,
It's not gonna play?
Songs.
Don't play it though.
It'll play.
All songs.
Shuffle, skip 3 times.
Okay.
What is this song
1,
and why?
2, 3. The song is Hold Me Now by Wayne Wonder
And why is it on your phone?
because it was on the 50 First Dates album that I had to download to get that funny ass song Forgetful Lucy from that movie.
Don't you got iTunes?
I do have iTunes.
You can't download individual tracks?
Some songs, in order to get some songs, you have to download an entire album.
You have to pay for that, right?
I did.
Darn!
Okay.
Okay. So mine's is Free Smoke by Drake. And, I think it's a good club banger, so that's why I have it.
McMurder.
Hold on, go ahead and skip me that. Let me do
I'm going to be honest, about my phone, I don't have any music downloaded, so I couldn't answer this question even if I had my phone on me. I just want to put that out there.
Wow. Ironically, considering they don't know who it is.
Sorry, that's me.
Considering the person to my right, they don't know who it is, so we're not going to mention names. It was actually Good Times by Styles P.
Cool.
Hey!
Yep.
Hey!
That is a dash.
That was a great
It's
album.
a classic.
That was a great album.
All right.
Thanks to the gentleman.
And,
That is a classic.
That was a great album, actually. I love that album.
I guess to pause, kind of piggyback on that. My song was "We Gone" by an artist named Nico because I love weed music.
Respect. He at least gave an answer to that.
I like mellow, relaxed beats, and that I could just ride to and vibe to. You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What?
All right.
I used to listen to Wiz and Currency.
Still do.
Do you have a question?
I don't have a question because I'm kind of pissed the hell off that some asshole decided to make a remark, and I'm just going to abstain from saying anything right now and just give him that Kobe stare from that Jalen commercial.
Who was the asshole that made the remark?
You.
All right. So with that, we are going to go to break.
All right.
Or,
That's why I was.
Oh, no.
I don't have a question.
No. Okay.
I do want my phone though.
No.
Because you know what? I don't have a question.
No.
I do want to tell you.
Matters,
Fine,
Kev.
gentlemen.
No.
What matters, Kev?
You know what matters?
Matters in this broadcast.
Ass
Jesus Christ.
matters.
Here we go.
All right?
Who matters, Kev?
You know what matters today? I'm going to get this shit.
Does all intelligence matter?
No, intelligence doesn't matter.
Wow.
What's wrong with you, all right? We're not here for that shit. Not for me. Nuh-uh.
What matters, Kev?
You know what? All that matters. You know what? In the chat earlier this week, and I said this to this man before, this young man,
Shit, whoever that fucking girl Tinsley posted earlier matters.
oh yeah, she does matter.
Shit.
Haitian pride matters. Hillary Duff matters.
That was Photoshop.
I don't
I
care.
was about this.
I don't
Photoshop,
care.
though. That
We're
was
going to talk
Photoshop.
about Hillary Duff's ass matters.
Well, it doesn't matter if that was Photoshop.
Yeah, it was Photoshop.
That picture I posted was real.
Nah, that was Photoshop. That was
For real?
Photoshop. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
They were
guess
talking about
what?
that last week. That was Photoshop.
And you know what does matter, though? Ass matters. All
All
right.
right. And Dre, take us a break.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. When we come back, I think it's time.
Gonorrhea.
Wow. I hope not.
No.
But it's time for Mook's spooky story.
Fecal matter.
Well, maybe, but god damn, we lost. We'll be back.
Listen to this shit, yo.
Yeah,
You gotta feel this fucking song, yo.
Where my wolves at, man? Where my wolves at?
Yo.
Listen, man, we don't need no rules over this, man.
Fuck y'all.
Not over this slipping beat,
Fuck
man.
this beat.
Fuck you, pussy.
Fuck this
It's a
dope.
classic
Say
song.
no,
man.
It's
alright.
a classic.
And we are back for the final segment of Liquor Store Run LSR. We are here for Mook's spooky stories. Tell your story, Mook.
I just want to tell a quick story about another loss. You know what I mean?
Loss.
I went home
You got caught slipping.
and started thinking
Can't get
about my other losses, and I got a few. So
well, you're Mook.
so this is another one. All right, this is my first Latino girl I was dating. You know what I mean? Well, talking to. Let's say
Good,
that.
good. Very, very nice.
So no, this was I lost.
You lost.
Yeah.
How'd you lose with this?
It was too
So-
much sauce.
We went on a date. Alright, we went on a date. We went down Chinatown, went to a restaurant, and
Not Fifth Avenue?
no.
I'm surprised, man. It's a
We
good
went to a restaurant, we were eating and, talking. We were having a nice conversation. The conversation was flowing.
Mhm.
So, we chill, we get in the car, I'm about to take her home.
Mhm.
So she starts telling me this story about how she was, when she first started talking to her ex-boyfriend, they were on a date in a movie theater, and he said to her, yo, I dare you to soothe me orally.
There?
Yeah.
Why gotta ask? Like, yo, these people
Hold
is
on.
whack.
Hold on. So she proceeded to tell me that she did do it because she couldn't resist the dare.
Mhm.
She told me, she said, yo, like, no matter what, if you dare me to do something, I'ma do it.
Oh, yes. Love those.
Me being Mrs. Mark Mook, I didn't even realize that this was my opportunity
Shit, man.
to get soothed as I was driving her home. And just was like, oh yeah? Oh, that's crazy. And kept driving,
That's
bro.
what happens when you're an introvert, alright?
Yeah. And needless to
That's what happens
say,
when you're a fucking idiot.
You know what should have been going through your head, man? No more getting high, drinking 40s.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You should have got on
You
your
were
feet.
slipping.
And you should have got
I
on
did
your feet
slip.
and tore shit up.
Exactly.
so
Especially that pussy.
I missed the shot, and
No, you didn't take the shot. You had a turnover.
we never talked after
You
that.
had a shot clock violation.
Yeah, man. Good defense.
And I was so disappointed because, like, you know how you like get home and you like analyze
You
stuff.
replay the entire
I
situation.
replayed. I said, God
Nah,
damn,
you
she
turned it over on a final possession.
she
of
threw the alley-oop.
5-7.
And
You
And
didn't catch it.
fucking,
Well, you caught it. You just didn't do nothing with it.
you didn't dunk
I
it.
didn't
Oh,
catch
shit.
it. I didn't even know it was
Oh, you
the
caught
ball
it.
was in the air.
You were
caught
just another little nigga going nowhere fast, you know?
You caught it when you said, "Oh, that's crazy." That's you catching alley oop. You didn't do nothing with it after that.
Yeah, I'm listening to this on my way home.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. This is a beautiful song, man.
The fact is that I'm gonna be honest with you. This is when you need to learn your freaking context clues so you can. Be able to
But you know what? To
When was
this day, this was like years ago.
How
Probably
long? Like 10 years ago? Like, was you a
Oh,
young?
it could, yeah.
So
I was like in my
You
early
was
20s.
driving now.
Yeah, I was
You're an
driving.
adult.
Yeah, I was probably like in my early 20s. This was before Waka though.
In your early 20s, you old enough to catch that oop, ain't you?
I fucked it up. I like to this day
falling.
now, yo.
Got to get up.
I still can't like read signals, yo. I can't. If a girl is throwing it at me, like I can't read the signal, bro.
Yeah, I understand that.
We
A
have-
lot of times
we
I
have
don't
the
really
story.
fuck up
We-
before.
All right, we have a situation together. You know when we was
When you fucked up the whole my whole night's work for
no,
these
I'm
fucking
talking about when they
muskrats,
came over. Remember?
these
When I fell
goddamn
asleep.
possums.
What I do? I got
Again,
drunk and
nigga,
fell
with the
asleep on the
possums.
couch. Chill,
The
yeah.
possums again.
Chill, yeah. I got drunk and fell asleep,
No,
and they was with it all, bro.
so that's not missing your mark. That's you fucking up. Missing your mark is driving off.
It
And
was
chicks
twice
asking
with
to
the same
fucking follow
girls,
you.
man.
It's when chicks ask you like, "Yo, let me follow you home," and you drove the fuck off and didn't fucking let them follow you the fuck home or some shit, yo. And that's missing your
You
fucking
were
mark.
supposed to stop and talk to them.
Exactly.
Anyway.
and smash and let them soothe you.
I fucked up. I fucked up a lot, man. I fucked up a
you
lot in my
man.
life, man.
Did you ever hit either one of them? Out?
No.
This is why you.
The one joint came over, but she was bullshitting, bro.
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
She was
check it out.
bullshit, man.
Let me know if it do. I have P too.
I never heard. Not honestly and truthfully.
Well, I
like,
told you that one possum was bullshit. You know?
oh yes. You already knew what she wanted from you. You're
What's up with all these signs, man? Why you can't just let me know? Why you can't just let me know? You
They
know?
did.
Just be like, yo, this what it is. This what I want to do. Why I gotta go through the hint game?
Hey yo!
We bitches. The street.
Nah, I'm saying we all fucked up before, man.
So what is your time when you had?
I got plenty other stories, bro. Plenty other.
Remember that girl I was telling you about when I was in college?
Yeah.
Redacted.
Yeah.
Was,
redacted.
Slightly cooler down.
I don't think I know.
Well, never mind. I'm not even gonna incriminate myself. Never mind. Well, I thought I'm there.
All right. Basically, one time I ever fucked up. The one time I fucked up is with regards to junior prom, because I didn't go to my junior prom, and I found out the one John who was down, and I mean down. If I would have gone to the junior prom, wanted to take me, and had I gone with her, she didn't care about any of the other shit. No dresses, nothing. She just wanted to go. And I could have honestly and truthfully smashed that beautiful red-haired vagina into smithereens. And
You fucked up with a redhead? I fucked up with a redhead.
oh my God, when you fuck up with a redhead, it just hurts that
That would
much
have
more.
been my redhead. I never had a redhead. Oh, wait.
We ain't gonna comment.
You
on
want to
that
talk
today.
about you fucking up with the rat?
No, I mean, I could tell it, but it ain't no big thing. It was at one of my old jobs. I fucked around and fucked with this one bitch who I knew was a sure thing, but this other chick who was very, very nice. She was into me, and I didn't read the signs, and I went ahead with the sure thing, and that's how that went.
So he got ass, but he.
You won
the $50,000 prize, but you didn't see you could have won the $100,000
Yeah,
prize.
that's pretty
the
much
shit.
how that was.
See, she got to do that fucking Sunday too. That's what pissed me off. I could have smashed her that Friday. She wound up getting asked out by a dude on fucking Sunday, and then told me about all this shit Monday, and I was in fury.
She was already working on that, and she already got it.
No, the thing is,
I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if you care about that now, but she was already working on that.
It was worked on, but she pretty much said, yeah.
I'm not saying you could or couldn't have.
She was
What I'm saying is,
I wasn't caring about a relationship.
Yeah,
I
that's
just cared
what I'm
about the dome.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go.
Fillet shit. My balls would have got licked, man. I had what balls?
I actually don't care about the dome as much as I care about smashing.
Honestly, the dome could lead to that.
I've been so disappointed in dome and some.
I mean, yeah, but you always want the dome.
I'm saying I want it, but what I'm saying is I more so care about smashing than
I care about the dome more.
Am I the only one that
I
realizes
so much terrible dome, man.
Let me ask you this: am I the only one that anticipates the dome? Because I know the dome is going to lead to the smashing, and I know that sometimes.
Because sometimes it doesn't.
I've had instances where it's like, yo, I just want to smash. I'm like, fantastic and phenomenal. And the dome, albeit probably a short time happening, I prefer. I got the smashing afterwards.
It depends
I'd have got both. I'd have hit for the trifecta. I'd have fucked around and got a triple double with that.
Like LeBron?
Oh my god.
All three holes?
Yeah. Yo, I'd have got her. I'd have got all of that stuff. Cause she was down for. I think I was trying.
I think the dome is better, yo. It's a skill to the dome.
Explain yourself.
What?
It's
techniques and stuff like that. Like you said, you got plenty of trash dome.
Yeah,
but
you had some amazing dome. That made you not even really be tripping about the smashing.
Nah, I've never had no dome that was that good that I didn't trip about.
Does Redacted listen to this movie?
I'm not sure.
Well, never mind.
That means they either are or will be.
I've had some dome where it's like, alright, I could just chill with this stuff and whatnot, yo.
Yo, fuck that. Move always trying to expose somebody else.
Listen,
fuck
I don't
that.
I don't do that, man. I don't do that.
You always trying to expose somebody on the podcast, you bitch.
I'm gonna ignore Skins and let him.
I try not to do that.
Let's go ahead.
You be trying to expose me in front of my peoples and shit, man.
Well, you
My
can-
name ain't Dave, yo. I ain't trying to do you.
Snitching
We
right
like
now.
that.
He ain't gonna drop snitching, yo.
We snitching
I
right
was gonna
now.
rip this off.
You dropping names.
Listen,
Really
well, you can say Dave was on the show.
Yeah, but he's snitching on the man.
No.
He's snitching on the
He was
man.
snitching on you. What you talking about?
I ain't saying shit, nigga.
No, he was snitching on Skins.
What that got to do with you snitching
Listen,
on
I
him?
said
You don't
redacted.
snitch on you?
He said
I
Dave.
said Dave was snitching on Skins.
You snitching on
I'm
him.
gonna delete this, so it don't matter what we say now. So
Cause
go
you're a
ahead.
full-blown hoe. You need to accept your snitching.
Come on,
ways.
Katie.
Delete
Stop
when
being a
somebody
hoe.
snitch on him, but he
Who,
won't
me?
delete when he snitch on other
I don't
people.
care. I don't
Absolutely.
I'm not being
Yo,
a
but
hoe.
honestly, nah, think about it, yo. Like, I think that's the worst shit in the world when you don't see the guaranteed fucking deal and see it happening, and then you miss your opportunity and it fucking hurts your soul. That shit, I don't remember the girl's name, but this shit hurts my soul because it was like, yo, I could have
remember
really
that,
had a
man.
good fucking time and smashed this broad. And it would have been pretty fucking good. And it would have smelled like strawberries. That would have made me very happy. Nah, she smelled like strawberries, man, all the time, too.
Yeah.
I've heard stories about her, like, dome game. I believe beforehand it was like, it would have been a good time for me. And she never had black before, too. So that's fun.
Yeah. I got like a bunch of losses.
You gonna continue that or you gonna say those for other weeks?
I'll probably save them for other weeks.
Alright,
So
well,
meat losses?
alright, so we're gonna
No, I don't got no Cav losses. I'll tell you that much.
Alright, so we're gonna wrap this one up.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Alright, and
You the lost meter, yo. You lost worse than Meek ever could, yo.
How?
You
What?
take a few
The lips was tired? Well, mouth was tired story?
He lost his man to Drake. He lost his girl to Drake.
He didn't lose his girl to Drake. What are you talking about? He
Drake
lost
was-
his girl because they were sick of arguing with each other.
Yeah, because she was smashing Drake on the side, dog.
What's up with him, yo?
that has not been proven as
It's
fact.
not
It's
true
not
at
for
all.
the
Yeah.
fact, but not for nothing. Meek lost Nicki, and y'all don't care about Meek anymore.
I didn't care about him.
I didn't care about him.
People care about me.
All right. Let's wrap this
done
up.
with
This has been Liquor Store Run, LSR. You can follow us at
Niggas don't care about Nicki no more.
LSR or Liquor Store Run podcast on freaking YouTube.
I think it's just
Run.
Liquor Store Run though.
I've actually
Liquor Store Run.
I've actually
Yeah,
had
it's
two
Liquor Store
podcasts
Run.
as well.
Liquor Store Run,
Listen to the
Facebook,
podcast? Are you
YouTube.
subscribed?
Shut the fuck. Shh. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Liquor Store Run. You can email us at
LSRpod@gmail.com, baby.
lsrpod@gmail.com.
Baby. But yeah,
Follow us, whatever if you want. Subscribe, comments. If you love us, hate us, let us know. Critiques, whatever you like about us, whatever you hate about us. Tell Mook you fucking hate him if you want. Tell Mook to hit his marks on these time cues and all that stuff if you want.
I'm missing marks like I'm missing marks with these women, yo.
he missing marks like Meek is missing wins.
It's
man.
like you've been missing shots.
I can't get them
lately,
all.
man. The hitman been slumping.
I can't hit them all, man.
But yeah. So we will see you
Take
next
care.
week.
Next week.
Same bat time. Same bat channel.
Miss you, Adam.
Rest in peace, Adam West.
TV ain't blind.
Good night. Go Pens.